Quick little announcement, 7 p.m. Central European time, live on my Twitch, link in description. I'll be doing the Night of Table 500. I asked you guys to send in some replays a couple nights ago. Hope you've been working real hard at that. Hopefully YG Pro Percy doesn't break on me by then. And we will be having an evening laughing at your terrible misplays, deck building choices, tech cards, etc, and in a very toxic in mean manner, or however the thing goes. So I'll see you guys there, and hopefully I'll try to get the highlights up on YouTube if you miss it. 7 p.m. Central European time this Thursday. Welcome back to another iteration of the... Seriously, a lot of work and effort goes into writing these things, I promise. I know it might not look like much, but I promise you the storyboards, the amount of planning and writing that goes into these episodes, you never see this dedication and stuff like this. Probably. Jokingly! Sorry, it's been a few videos since we've done that one. Gotta keep it fresh. Gotta keep you guys on your toes.
It's like banning a rabbit. A rabbit did nothing wrong. Why don't you go ban that rabbit? Why don't you go ban a cat? They did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong either.
Let me just play that again for you.
It's like banning a rabbit. A rabbit did nothing wrong. Why don't you go ban that rabbit?
Now listen, I don't watch Law and Order, but from what little amount of knowledge I have about the jurisprudential system and the American court system, I can tell you that you've made a great case for your innocence. The rabbit did nothing. He did nothing wrong either. So I really want to play this. I should invest in VR. I can't imagine how crazy this would be.
I'm going to pound you! I'm going to pound you! My grandpa's...
Hold up, what? Hold up! Dark Magician Girl, I summon you! Oh, no! What? I just threw my card to the sky and I can't get it back! It's all the way up in the air! Now, when he's not looking, I'll reveal my secret strategy. If my entire deck is drawn at once, I can't lose. What do you got? I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
That's not what it does.
Roll my dice.
That's not what it does.
That is what it does. Pot of Greed. Draw 3. I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. And I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
Look how awful it looks.
I play Magic Force, which allows me to play Pot of Greed once again to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
You know, he's right. And I attack and I win, right?
No!
You don't have any... Well, you don't have any monsters, and
oh, he's supposed to be here!
Oh, by the way,
oh, you got the Celtic God.
Wayne Radio TV, thank you so much for this. Hopefully, I can try and get this set up. I think you can do VR games without actually having VR, and you could just point and click. This would be absolutely insane to do on stream, so I promise I'll try my best to try and get something set up, because that's going to be an event, I'll tell you that. Regarding Eradicator Epidemic Virus, in the case of a 3-way duel where it's one versus one, what kind of prison rules Yu-Gi-Oh is this?
Only one of us is getting to top cut, Steven.
Live on pay-per-view, Duelist Kingdom, Fatal 3-way, or whatever it's called in wrestling, I don't know. Seriously, I've actually done a 1 versus like 1 thing with 4 people. Every time, they just attack me. Why me? Don't drop the life points in the shower and something prison joke. What do you mean you wanna play? Solemn Judgment Effect. Set 12 trap cards, negate your opponent's turn. They're not gonna summon anyway, so who cares? It's a real shame to be an Alta Guys player these days. I feel like that deck has so much potential, but just with a protagonist like this representing my deck, I'll play Floodgates myself. How could you not want to play this deck and top with it? Meme Thief Reposter, 2 level 4 Farfights. Once per turn during the standby phase, you can steal the most recent meme from your opponent. Quick effect. You can post up to 3 different types of memes and apply the following effects depending on the meme stolen. Image, post it on Twitter without credit. Video, download it and post it on Twitter without credit. Okay, to be fair, I've never done that one. What are you talking about, dude? Come on, I have not done that. Text, copy paste it and post it on Twitter without credit. With this epic shout out for your Twitter page, you guys can find all of the memes there at lilspeed.cloud or something. And you guys can look at the funnies and the reposts yourself. Can I MST my own MST I just activated to get rid of itself? I can't think of a situation in which you would realistically want to just MST your own MST. You know, in all fairness to this poster here, there isn't actually anything that kind of suggests why you can't activate cards like that for no reason. I mean, why can't you Raigeki if your opponent has no monsters on the field? It doesn't say it has to destroy, does it?
Well, actually, Farfa. Well, actually. Fizzle isn't a real word. Inherent summon isn't a real term. Summon that doesn't start a chain, actually.
I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! Judges. I actually hate Yu-Gi-Oh! Judges. 10-minute roast is coming soon, judges. Trust me. I hate all of you. Speaking of dumb rulings, when I was younger, when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! As a child, I've only played like since 2014, but I did play it when I was like really young, like for like a few months, because it was a fad and that's what kids do when you're like 9 years old and like stupid, because that's what 9-year-olds are, dumb, stupid. No offense to all my subscribers, you guys are pretty mature for being 9 years old. Honestly, some of the comments you guys leave me, you would suspect some of you were maybe 10 years old. 11 at an absolute push. My opponent attacks me and I declare Mirror Force, and then he chains Mirror Force to my Mirror Force. So the attack, what you see what happens in terms of, how can I explain this mechanically? So the attack goes and hits the Mirror Force, right? And then the Mirror Force, because it's a mirror, it bounces the attack back to the monsters, right? And then it destroys, that's what happens, right? But if you chain your own Mirror Force, well, now it bounces the bounced attack back to the attacker, you see? And what we have is a scientific theory of diffractive light. When it hits a certain angle for the certain surface, the light splits into different colors. And then no matter how I try to justify this, trust me, it made sense. 10 years ago or something, this was a very legitimate ruling. You're a long way from home, Kaiba. Grove Street. Home. The Los Santos Vagos are third-rate duelists with fourth-rate decks. Gamer Peter. Well, it's what is it supposed to be? Sky Striker support or something? I don't know like what I'm supposed to be looking at here. 4 attack points, 6 defense, I guess, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Level 2, pretty good normal summon. I set 1 Gamer Peter in defense. Go ahead, your turn, Activision. Come at me, Square Enix. Are pendulum monsters broken? Like, they seem to be really overpowered. Well, E-Master, let me tell you, back in my day, pendulum monsters used to be the absolute best deck ever. Some people nowadays would probably have you believe that they are currently the best deck.
Jokingly,
The PP Knight's Magic PP Up E-card. During the main phase, PP Up Redoer and Azathoth. Which set is this from, you may be wondering? Well, this is from Fogblade. One of the best sets, actually, printed in recent years. Not quite as good as Machine Man Robot Junta, or whatever the Jinzo one was called. We have the new national mats that are going into circulation for the EU nationals, which always gets confused every single year. Someone in North America thinks that this is the mat for the NAWCQ. The NAWCQ and the EUWCQ are the same tier of events. European nationals are kind of like glorified regionals. I don't really know what the purpose behind them is, but they're pretty fun, and you get to go them once a year, and you get to see who the best in your country is. Just imagine you guys in America had like a state championship every year for your state. That would actually be really cool. Maybe America should do that. Have like a state championship once a year for every state. Yo, shoutouts to the state champion of Idaho. Imagine having an accolade in your like personal bio on Dueling or something. Current state champion of Idaho. What do you guys have as your like economy over there? Is it potatoes? If anyone's from Idaho, let me know in the description. I'd love to know what the meta's like in Idaho. Yeah, okay, I get it. I'm from Scotland. The meta is knife crime and cocaine and heroin. That's, yeah, pretty hard to side against the heroin matchup. Not easy.
What the hell are you? What's going on, guys? It's Simo. So today I'm bringing you a meta-analysis.
Thank you for that, Team Super Sue. He's got quite a few Simo memes. Let's take a look at the other one.
Just 8 messages on our answering machine, each one more drunk and out of breath than the last because he was smashing woodies while walking home, and he used this swear word so much.
Simo!
You skip to the 4th message. It's already
I don't know what
sounding
he's
so
saying.
loose.
I don't know what he's saying.
So when I was flying out to Nationals this year, me and a friend of mine were sitting next to each other on the flight, and we were just talking as any 2 Yu-Gi-Oh players would.
Simo!
I don't know what the context or what this video is trying to say, but it was pretty good. Thanks everyone for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, again tomorrow, from recording this video, I suppose, Thursday, 7 p.m. Central European Time, live on Twitch. We'll be doing a night of Table 500. See you guys there. And until next time, thank you for watching.
Keep spending most our lives